All right, guys, welcome to Paul Health, Longevity, Health. I think most importantly is being relevant. You know, we all want to be relevant in life. And what happens as you get older is you start feeling, I don't know about you, but for myself, about 40 years old, I felt like I was kind of losing relevance, you know, in many ways, whether it was like knowledge of things or people looking at me or whatever it is. That there's nothing to be ashamed of, okay, in life. We have needs, right? And one of our needs is to be wanted and needed by society, by friends, by our lovers, right? So looking good and staying young gives you so many benefits. You know, I'm 54 years old and we're launching this on my birthday, January 30th. So I'm actually technically a few days before 54. It's January. And so I want to, okay, basically here's the deal. Every longevity product that I see is basically bullshit. And I really mean that. I've never found one. Now, if you find a good one, put it in the link below, because this is a very real channel where we're like communicating with each other, right? If you have a better idea, if I'm wrong, put it down below. I'd love to see it. It's no problem. I would love to learn if there's more information to learn. I'm just gonna tell you what I've seen. The longevity products I've seen have all been kind of guys in lab coats talking about, you know, frozen, cybergenic, whatever, this and that, or maybe it's some supplement company selling some kind of magic supplement, or it's often somebody making kind of a fake product. And what I mean by that is, like, a lot of my friends make digital products, so they tell me what they're doing. They kind of say, hey, I'm making this new product, it's a natural workout product, but they're actually taking steroids, right? So I don't like any of that. This is a product for your whole life, and you're gonna see my whole life. This is unedited. You can see my face, this is what I look like, and we're gonna go through this, and we're gonna show the other people as we go along, guys who also go through the program. So you're gonna be able to see progress, which is fucking awesome. Best way to get your barometer on track. So we wanna be relevant, and I hesitate to even say, but don't you wanna be sexy? You know? I walked up here the other day, and it was like 7 in the morning, right? And I walked up, and when I walked in, there was a girl who kind of like was here early, right, by herself. And she saw me and we kind of ran into each other near the elevator. And she like looked at me, she had this huge smile on her face. And she goes, you're the yoga guy. And I was like, I didn't even think anybody noticed, because I just sit here and do my yoga like in the afternoon usually when nobody's here. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. You know, and she goes, you have a perfect body. And she was like 31 years old and quite attractive. And not that I want to do anything with that, but I cannot tell you what that means to a man. Like at 54 years old, it's just like, it just gives you this kind of inspiration. You just feel like, yes, you know, like it's the worst feeling to not be wanted. It really is one of the worst feelings. And what happens is you get used to it, right? So we want to show you how you can get that for yourself, right? At the same time, and this is like super important, my mindset on this one is like a construction worker, okay? This is like real every man's fucking workout. Everything I do, and there's probably 100 different things we're going to talk about. They're all incorporated. I've spent the last, you know, basically 30 years working on every little aspect of health that I can imagine, and then incorporate it into one thing. And I quickly discard things that don't work. So for example, if something takes a lot of motivation, I know I'm not going to do it because it's just not going to fucking work. You know what I mean? Like there's a point where I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to tell you the truth about everything I do. You can ask me any question. You can look on my social media. You can call me, video calls. This is not pictures. This is not fake. This is not Instagram. Although we will do Instagram too, but it's very interactive, right? You can see me. You can come visit me. We're going to have workouts here in Bangkok, and so let's get into it right now. We're going to do workout. It's going to be we're going to do today. Basically, I try to make. Oh, I was going to say one thing. I have rules, okay? I have rules, like I said about discipline. I have rules, but I break them. So I'm gonna tell you what my rules are, and then I'm gonna be honest, like I'm gonna tell on myself, basically. I'm gonna say, I break it. Like, here's why I break it, right? Here's why I break it, right? And so, we're gonna talk about, right now we're gonna talk about squats. And I'm gonna tell you my rules, and I have my little rule, I have my little bench, I'm gonna show you why I don't use it most of the time, and then when I do, it really helps, and why I use it at those specific times. Because what I really fucking hate is fake stuff when it comes to health. I honestly, I feel like it's a human rights violation because it's your body, right? This is not even your money's nothing, dude. Your money, your house, who cares? Your body is the number one thing. This is you. Wherever you move, there you are, right? So I want to try to give you as honest as I can. I realize bodies are different, and we're going to have men and women. We're going to have different ages. I realize all that, and we're going to work through. I've already worked through with many students different issues, but I'm sure there'll be new issues. But everything is going to be straightforward, honest. I'm going to show you what I eat, what I really eat, how I eat it, how much time I take, and the last thing I guess is time. I want this thing. This thing has to be fucking efficient, man. It's got to be efficient as fuck, right? And I'm telling you, this is the way I talk. So this is the way I'm going to talk. So if you don't like it, get off the fucking channel, right? But this is the way I talk. This is the way I live. This is the way I act. Okay. Everything has to be efficient, okay? So I work out once a week, that's it, okay? I do my once a week weights, and then I do my yoga on and off, depends. Generally, right now, I'm doing it 4 days a week, which is a lot. The most I ever did it was 6 days a week for a couple months, but basically I usually do it more like maybe 3 days a week, and then if I'm on vacation, maybe once every 2 weeks, because I have my recording, right? So we're gonna, okay, once a week. You know, I used to work out 7 days a week, okay? I used to go to the gym all the time, and I was trying my best, and I was not able to put on muscle. And I could not figure out why, because my body didn't put on muscle easy, especially in my chest. I could not put any muscle in my chest, and my chest was so sunken in. And also my forearms were very, very sunken in. It's not a bodybuilding product, okay? But it's one aspect of longevity, right? So I went 7 days a week, so I learned the hard way, the wrong way to do things. You know, because I could never put on muscle. So I discovered the secret from this Australian guy in the gym who gave me this book. I swear, it changed my life. Mike Metzger's Heavy Duty, which was a great book, but I've modified it because I've been using it for 25 years now. So I've modified his workout to make it really work for me. It really in an honest way, because if you're not honest, I mean, dude, like, maybe you can lose weight, maybe you can get six-pack abs, maybe you can get something temporarily, but that's not what it's about with health. It's not like money. I guess if you make a lot of money and then you lose it, at least you had a lot of money. Health, if you lose it, you never had it. Like, it's nothing. It just doesn't mean anything. In fact, it's worse than nothing, because when you go up and down, this is what causes your body to get all screwed up, the metabolism, right? So we really want to get you on the path where it's reliable, it's stuff that you can do, it fits with your body, and it's like as efficient as I could possibly come up with, okay? And we're gonna make it as we go along. If we find out new things, we're gonna incorporate those. And I'll turn my back on anything that doesn't work. That's my promise to you. Anything that doesn't work, I'm gonna tell you why it didn't work, why I changed it, why I was an idiot, how I discovered it, and often I bet you, it's gonna be because of listeners who like you, who are like, maybe know something and wanna add something, right? So the comment section is really important to me. I want you guys to be super honest, to say where you're at. And I'm gonna end with one thing is, if you ever seen the movie Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he says one thing I thought was really great. He had a half shirt on, right? And they asked him, he said, why are you wearing a half shirt? You know, like it's like a girl. And he said, well, the reason is because if I wear a full shirt, then I'm gonna cover up my stomach, and so I won't see my stomach. And he's like, so what? You can just still work out anyway, right? He's like, well, the thing is, if I can't see it, then I'm not going to work on it the same way as if I see it going over the top of my belly, going over the top of the thing. And that was a great lesson for me, because I learned that you have to start embarrassing, okay? You got to start embarrassing so that you can get to where you want to be, not embarrassing, right? And kicking ass, right? So we're going to be totally honest. I'm going to work out like this with no shoes, just like this, no Photoshop. It's just going to be basically, I'm going to do the squats, deadlifts, we're going to do pull-ups, we're going to do cable crossovers, we're going to do bench machine. I'm not going to use the bench today, I'm going to use the machine. We're going to use the fly machine, and we're going to do, I don't even care about the names. We're going to do this one, we're going to do this one, we're going to do this one, right? We're going to do this one, we're going to do this one, and we're going to, this is a very important one here. Your back is super, super fucking important. Your back is like so key. Like you do not know how important your back is. Your back is like when you're playing with your kid and you lean over and you pick him up and you don't throw your back out, right? I don't throw my back out. I can carry a fucking refrigerator up flights of stairs because my back is strong as hell. Okay, all right, there we go. So, teach you how to do it. Oh, like this? Okay, we're just fucking around here. You know, I haven't done my workout, so it basically like we haven't worked out yet. So after the workout, it's going to be even better. So I do my once a week workout. So this is just like getting ready to get in the gym. Now I'm like all week right now. But you'll see after this, we're going to do a workout and we're going to do yoga. It's going to kick ass. So welcome to Paul Health. Stay on, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. All right, thanks guys.